Hi, this is Sitaram. I'm currently pursuing my BTech from Satyabama University. Currently I'm pursuing my internship at Emertxe. My project topic is car black box. Today I'm going to explain about car black box and what I learned in this internship. First of all, I learned about C programming. C programming is used in system software development, embedded software development, OS kernel development, firmware, middleware, and driver development. C is efficiently in various specific domains and it is free formatted language and efficient and portable. Number systems, decimal, octahexadecimal, byte, bit, byte, and word. And data type integral is character into floating point. And then in C programming, there are conditional statements. Singular iteration means if, and switch cases. And multiple iterations are while, do, while, for. Unconditional statements are continue, break. And then we learned about embedded C. There are operations on its operands returns a value. Array, collection of data of same data type, address or sequential. Pointer, parameter passing mechanism in function by passing the reference. Function by pass by value and pass by reference. Strings, contiguous sequence of characteristics easily stores ASCII and its extensions. Next is what is microcontroller? It is an integrated circuit which is capable of being programmed to perform a specific task. Things to be noted when choosing microcontroller are these applications and microcontroller performance, price, availability of tools, special capabilities. Advantages of microcontrollers are all components in single chip, less flexible, less design complexity. And then microprocessor is a computer processor wherein the data processing logic and control is included on a single integrated circuit or a small number of integrated circuits. The advantages of microprocessor are all separate components, more flexible, more design complexity when compared to microprocessor. And what is my embedded systems? Embedded systems is a combination of software and hardware used to do a specific task. Categories are standalone, real-time, and networked and mobile. Challenges in embedded systems: its efficient input-output, embedding an OS, code optimization, testing, and debugging. Real-time aspects: hard real-time, firm real-time, soft real-time. Hard real-time should meet its deadline, life-critical applications. Firm real-time similar to hard real-time. Soft real-time can have tolerance in meeting its deadline. Next is installation of software. We used here MPLab XID for code and PiximLab simulation. Software used in project is MPLab XID. It is an expandable, highly configurable software program that incorporates powerful tools to helps you discover, configure, develop, debug, and qualify embedded design for most of our microcontroller and digital signal controllers. MPLab supports projects management, editing, debugging, and programming of microchip 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit microcontrollers. It only works on Windows. And next, PiximLab. It is a real-time emulate of development boards with integrated MPLab XID GDB debugger for code editing debugging. The same tools used for a real board should be used with PiximLab, such as MPLab XID or Arduino IDE. And a X8 compiler. X8 is a C compiler from Microchip for 8-bit Pix. Both programs run on Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. And then interfacing, we learned first thing is interfacing LEDs. The LED is the simplest device which is used in most of the embedded applications as feedback. It just work like diode. LED basic program demo. Basic LED program toggling LED connecting to a port P PIC 16FA 778. Build hex file in MPLab XID software, then in PiximLab software load the hex file. And then after LED, we learned about LCD. There are two types, 16 into 2 and 16 into 4. Use it to display all ASCII characters and symbols. D0 to D7 are data transfer lines that compiler can execute the instructions and data. RS line, register select line. RS value is 1, data. RS value is 0, then instructions. Then tactile switches. In matrix keypad, we need to configure rows as outputs and columns as inputs. When designing pull down interface, R1 is 10 times greater than R2. triggering methods, edge triggering and level triggering. Bouncing effect. There is a metal plate and terminal furious pulse detection while pressing releasing the tactile switches is called bouncing effect. And then timers. It has three modes like PWM or pulse generator, counter, PW or PP measurement, and then tick, up count or down count, quantum, system clock settings, scaling, pre or post, resolution, register with, and then ISR. ISR is nothing but interrupt service routine. And ISR is a software routine that hardware invokes in response to an interrupt. ISR attends to the request of an interrupting source by clearing the interrupt flag and should save register contents that may be affected by the code in the ISR. It must be terminated with the instruction RETIE. When an interrupt occurs, the MPU completes the instructions being executed, then it disables global interrupt enables and places the address from the program counter on the stack. And then RTC. RTC is a real-time clock. RT is an electronic device used to measure the passage of time. Here in this project, we are using DS1307 RTC. And then I2C. I2C is a protocol which is used to tabulate communication between two or more ICs. And then EEPROM. EEPROM stands for Electrically Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. This type of memory allows user to erase and reprogram storage data repeatedly in an application. In CarBlack project, it is used to store events. Now we come to our project. Our project is about car black box. A car black box is either physically installed in the car or downloaded as a smartphone app. It links to the GPS device that measures and records vehicle speed, location, distance travel, driving frequency, and time of day the car is in the motion, also known as an event data recorder or accident data recorder. And its advantages of car black box is reliable device, easy to extract the data, easy to analyze the recorded data. It will not affect the privacy of driver. Helpful to car manufacturer to improve the car design. Help to investigation team. Help to insurance company. If it is connected to GPS system, helps insurance company if it is connected to GPS system. Modulate alerts the accidents to present mobile numbers stored in it. The alert message includes the location in latitude and longitude. The disadvantages of car black box is as the black box mainly consists of electronic circuit, there are chances of damage. And this is the interface. This is the screen of PIC 16 F877A. And then after we code uploaded, when we entered a correct password, the screen will be like this: view log, clear log, change password. These options will be available when we entered a correct password. And then when entered a incorrect password, we are blocked. When we entered a incorrect password for 3 times, that will block us for 16 60 seconds. Now we go and upload that code in PixSimLab. This is the code. We have car black box main.c, main.h, EPROMs. We done the code. Now we will upload to the simulator. Now I am building the code. So I got no errors. Now I will upload to the PixSimLab. Now I uploaded the code. Let's see what happens. I can increase the speed by using potentiometer. I'm decreasing the potentiometer, so the speed is decreasing. Now I am increasing potentiometer, my speed is increasing. And one thing we have to remember is that to work the LCD, we need to keep that LCD in LCD mode, where we can see in that switches. Then I will go to the Now I'll change the events. Now I change by clicking RB1. I am changing the events. Now it's gear 1, it's gear 2, and I am decreasing by clicking RB2. Now I will enter the password. First I will enter the wrong password. Then we will see what happens when we enter the wrong password, and we will see when enter the right password. First attempt I entered the wrong password, so it's showing that we have 2 more attempts. Again I will enter the wrong password. Here I am using RB3, RB4, RB5 to enter the passwords. Again, so I blocked for 60 seconds. We'll wait for 60 seconds and see next what happens. Now we can able to enter the password. Now enter the correct password. The correct password is 2424. We can see view log, clear log, and change password here. I entered to view log. Here we can see the time by using real-time clock. Now I will change the events by clicking RB4. My gears are changing. Reverse gear. That's okay. Thank you.